everything you want to try to grab during the fall. We can also hit everybody's questions too. So if you have a question that is completely off topic, I'm cool with that. Whatever your questions are, we will try to cover it. Saving money, couponing, grabbing clearance deals, sky's the limit if that's where you want to go. So my goal though is to at least hit some key sales and deals that you want to make sure you put on your list this fall. So to start with, right off the bat, I actually got a Facebook message from somebody today asking, where are the best back to school deals? So we're in it. Back to school season actually started over a month ago. So we're going to say it's definitely fall, and that needs to be what you're grabbing. You've got a max of 2 more weeks left on back to school deals. So I pulled a few things just to, make the point here, but I actually was in Target this afternoon, and the words from the Target employee's mouth were, if we have any more left. So where we are in back to school season, just so you realize, is stores are not even getting shipments in anymore. Whatever your store has is what your store is going to have. So if you've already hit some of the local stores and you're not seeing the sales that you need, then back to school shopping for you is now entirely online. So head to Target online, head to Walmart online, Amazon still running like crayons for 99 cents. Trying to grab what online back to school deals you can if the stores in your area are already sold out. Because there's no more coming at this point. Whatever's left Labor Day weekend is going on clearance. So if you're curious, when do back to school clearances start? Right after Labor Day weekend. It's officially Halloween season at that point. And they want all of that area in every store. If you think about the sections of where back to school is, the front of Walmart, that back corner of Target, those are going to be your Halloween sections in just like 3 weeks. So giving you your last warning there, shop it online. If you need to shop it online, get it locally while you can. And remember, guys, just my biggest back to school tip is that you want to get enough to last the whole year. So double up, quadruple up. Honestly, I could buy 100 of these. My kids will still be fighting over them by the end of next spring. I don't know where these go. I think the couch must eat like 400 of them. These are the issues of homeschooling families, I think. But we could grab 500. It still may not make us through spring. So you figure out what your numbers are. Obviously, I can't buy enough. We're just going to have to get them out of the couch or wherever they hide. But you get the idea. Whatever you're going to need to get you through the entire year, buy it now. There are no spring back to school sales. On that note, back to school is also laptop season, so don't miss it. The laptop sales are going to end the end of August. This is the time to grab them. If you're looking for one, Best Buy is currently running an anniversary sale. They've got Chromebooks starting at $99 for a pretty decent Chromebook, and laptops that are starting in the $150 range. Guys, these are really cheap for electronics. Great prices. And at that price too, if your kids are super hard on them, you're not sobbing in a couple of years. You paid $99 for a Chromebook. Did you expect it to last 10 years? Probably not. Though I would bet if you gave it to an adult, we might be able to get it a little further than a 10-year-old, but you know what I'm saying. So hopefully we've hit those. Those are the big ones that folks usually end up coming back and asking me, and I cringe when I see them after Labor Day because I can't help you at that point. This is when you want to make sure you're grabbing them during the fall season. So to dive in to other sales to grab, back to school is always a big one. And Christine, when you say best notebook price, if you mean like paper notebook, I think last week someone mentioned Kroger has them for $1 or 25 cents a piece. Most of these sales are the whole season long, so I'm going to assume that wasn't a 1-week sale in their area for Kroger. Do keep in mind, Kroger does have regional prices, so that could differ by 5 or 10 cents in your area. Walmart has notebooks for 35 cents. Target is 50 cents. So just to give you those price points. I know a lot of grocery store back to school sales, though, are ending really soon. So Kroger's not going to hang those around as long as Walmart and Target will. if you're still looking for those notebook deals, the Walmart at 35 cents is really the one that might win, that might still be running in your area. Aw, thank you, Christy. That's very sweet of you. Okay, so some other sales to grab. The big one right now, not even going further into fall, is summer clearance. Summer clearance is huge everywhere. I was in Walgreens. Walgreens is 50% off of everything. So bubbles, goggles for the pool, water shoes, whatever they have. There's also a ton of toys that are 50% off in Walgreens right now. Doesn't fall under the summer clearance, but we're going to take it. So checking your local stores for summer clearance. I also found a chunk in CVS that was 50% off today. I will warn you, CVS clearance is by individual store. So sometimes it's not a corporate-wide clearance, so you'll need to check and see what your store has done. My store, it was grills and a number of outdoor things at 50% off. Not all summer, though. A good chunk of like the beach towels and beach chairs, they're just on sale this week. Buy one, get one 50% off, but not the 50% sales that some of the other items are running. The one store, though, that I would highly recommend that you hit is Sam's. So just to show you Sam's really quick, let me give you just one window here. But Sam's in particular, now there's a lot of other stores running some great summer clearance, but Sam's really is kind of winning. If you head over, let's see, how did I get there the other day? Found all of their summer clearance. So I meant to get there earlier and we were having some internet issues, not wanting to connect. So trying to remember, let's try seasonal and see where that spits us out here. Outdoor and patio, a good chunk of outdoor play. That's really where some of the really great deals are that are crazy cheap prices. And some of these have also hit the point that they are based on what is left in your store. So like this guy, it's whether or not it's available. This one is available for shipping. It's no longer available for anything else, but these are normally $50 swings. These are super fun swings for 29 bucks. If you have Sam's Plus, this is going to ship for free. If you don't have Sam's Plus, you're going to have to pay for shipping, just to warn you. But you'll find, so again, to show you how I got there, from the main Sam's drop down, come on. We'll go up to the top. I'm kind of zoomed in here. Go to departments, and then I went over here to seasonal, and then from seasonal to outdoor play. But that's where some of the really fun things are. Bounce houses. I didn't mean to go back there. Even pool floats for $9. Not all of the pool float varieties are still left, but $9 compared to the normal 19. So it is a great time to grab summer clearance. This isn't just Sam's, but Sam's makes a great example because they do have so many really great prices right now. It's a great way to put your Sam's membership to use, taking advantage of those. It's not all pool as well, so I did show you that one, but there is a chunk of pool. So I'm just going to go ahead and warn you on that. This is even an outdoor actual pool. You never know what you're going to find. So go hunting, see what might fit for your budget or what you're looking for. I will tell you, this was a splurge for me. I did actually grab this, and our crew has had a blast with it. My kids played with it at another party, so I already knew it was going to be a hit, but even my 17-year-olds were flying down this and having a blast. So my theory was if it didn't get here, or we didn't love it, we could probably turn around and sell it for very close to what we paid for it, just putting it up on Facebook Marketplace at that price. So we were pleased with it. Never hurts to kind of occasionally just be a fun mom and make a splurge. Okay, so summer clearance, if you want to grab things. Normally, this is also when I would tell you to grab pools. I don't think we're still in that boat. Good luck. If you want to hunt for some clearance pools, you can see if there's anything left. But most of our local stores, since COVID, they have been selling out of them really quick in the beginning of the summer. So I don't think you're going to find any local. There's a chance that you could still find some online if you are looking for pools. This is the time that I would encourage you to do that. But other large outdoor things too. So that was all toys and games. but this is a great time for patio equipment. It's also prime time for grills. Everyone always asks that. Father's Day, the beginning of summer, when are we going to see grill deals? It's really grill clearance is what we want to wait for. And we're going to see that after Labor Day. So Labor Day is our last grilling holiday of the year. And as soon as Labor Day is over, you're set to buy a grill. Now, you may be like, that's still so far away. It's not. Labor Day is 3 weeks away. So it's right around the corner. And as soon as it's over, you have my permission to start grabbing a grill or looking for a grill. All the rest of the year, I would say, no, we aren't there yet. But there are some things that I would actually encourage you to look at on Labor Day if they are on your list or they're things that you're needing. So with Labor Day right around the corner, I wanted to go ahead and cover it now. Kind of in the whole fall realm, that Labor Day weekend, what you should be on the lookout for. Number one is TVs. Labor Day weekend is football kickoff weekend. Now, for all my fellow Florida State fans, we are even earlier. So I'm kind of excited about that. I was telling all my kids it's less than 2 weeks until FSU football. All the rest of you guys, you have to wait till Labor Day weekend, but we don't. So the reason I mention that though is Labor Day weekend is TV sale weekend. This is almost like Black Friday for TVs because they know that everyone is thinking, football season, we need a bigger TV. I don't know why these go hand in hand, but they do. So you're going to look at that Labor Day weekend Target ad, the Best Buy ad, pages and pages of TV deals. So look for those. It's going to be a fun week if you are wanting a new TV. The other thing that we tend to fall for 3-day weekends, large appliances. So if you're waiting on new appliances or you desperately need one, try to hold off if you can. The plus side on large appliances, by the way, a little tip, is Lowe's and Home Depot, Best Buy, not only do they all price match each other, but normally they will actually start their Labor Day weekend appliance sales like a week and a half early. So instead of having to wait until September 5th or whatever it is, I haven't even looked at a calendar lately. Let's see, when is the actual Labor Day is the 5th. So instead of waiting until the 5th of September, odds are August 31st, which is a Wednesday, that's when they start their ads. That is actually going to be the start of the Labor Day ad and the start of appliances. So you're only 2 weeks away from really great appliance deals. I think if it's a dishwasher, this is hard to say for a mama of 5 kids, but I think you could make it 2 more weeks to take advantage of those Labor Day sales. It is worth it in the end for the amount that they will be on discount plus the variety that you're going to have. So you may walk in today and see appliances that are marked down, but Labor Day weekend, they're all marked down. So I'm not having to pick from 2 or 3 that are on sale this week. I can really have my pick of the entire appliance department, which makes you feel like you have more of the appliance that you're wanting. So that's one of the bigger reasons to wait. Do remember, they do price match each other, so that helps you, and they will price match in a sense other promotions. So if one store is offering free delivery, all you got to do is say, hey, so-and-so is offering free delivery. You should not have to pay for delivery. Or they're offering free haul away. That's something that everybody's charging for. Ask to do the same thing. Hey, so-and-so is offering free haul away. Will you do the same? Or a little tip here, just stick it up on Facebook Marketplace and people will pay you $25 for your not working refrigerator or not working. They'll come and get it, $25, rather than you paying $50 to haul it away, they can take it apart for parts. Super easy, it's off your hands, and you didn't have to deal with it. Also, folks, a lot of, it depends on where you live, but call your local trash pickup. In our area, I think we had to take the doors off of a refrigerator, but they would come and pick up the rest of the refrigerator. It's kind of random, but you do not have to pay for haul away if you've got trash service that you're already paying for in some form or fashion. For us, it's in our taxes. Why do I need to pay Lowe's $50 to do the same thing? They're just going to take it to the same dump that our local trash people are going to do and not charge me. Now, I guess it's whether or not your next door neighbor wants a refrigerator on the curb, but they did give us a heads up on what day they would even come. So we didn't have to leave it out there for, 3 weeks. We had an idea of what that was going to look like. You could do the same thing. So don't pay there either. Okay, little sidetrack there, I know, on how to save on appliances. So let's move on. Some other things to grab for fall: cell phones. You may not be ready for it, but a new Apple model is going to be released. It's released every September. Apple does their big event. It's usually like the first week after Labor Day, sometimes the second week. Odds are they've already announced it. I am not in the market for a new cell phone, so I haven't been watching for the date. Let's see. Apple event September 22. Trying to see if I can find a date for it. Now they're saying possibly late September, early October. They must have a delay on some of them. But there will be one mid-September. No dates have been released, so we're good. I'm not out of the loop yet. But everyone is expecting the iPhone 14. Now, what does that mean for you? I wouldn't recommend that you go and grab the iPhone 14. Instead, the day those are released, the iPhone 13, the iPhone 12, the iPhone 12 mini, all of these semi-recent versions are now so much cheaper. You're going to see all of these deals, all of these free offers being run by all of the major mobile carriers. So they've got 12s and 13s and even some 11s hanging around that they need to get rid of. And you are going to see some really great promotions for that. I mean, you're already seeing commercials. What was it? AT&T, I think, currently offering a free Samsung Galaxy when you just bring any phone, doesn't matter what the phone looks like. They're doing anything they can to try to get you to hang on. One warning on cell phones, the way they're doing that, there's no contract, but they're sneaky. So your phone becomes a discount off of your monthly plan, but you don't actually have the free phone until usually 2 years from now. So if you were to cancel, you're going to end up owing the rest of the phone. So just to warn you there, on these free phone offers, it's not a contract, but they are also really smart and they're not going to hand you a $700 phone right then. So they're going to just slowly take it off. So basically charge you and then take it off of your plan every month for the next 2 years until the phone is paid for. Still free, but just so you know how that's going to work, because for some folks, they get a little upset when it doesn't feel free in the end. Okay. And if you guys have anything in particular that you're hunting for, I would, be glad to help you know when it's coming on sale or anything that you're hunting for as well. Oh, Karen saying, I need a lawnmower. You're here, Karen. You've made it. While the grass in the south is going to keep on growing, we went to the beach last week, and by the time we got home, there was a jungle in the front yard. Lawnmowers are going to go on clearance as soon as Labor Day happens too. So you're just 2.5 weeks away from some great lawnmower clearance deals, whatever might be left. I will warn you, lawnmowers are kind of fitting into the issues that we're seeing with cars. So there is a chance that there may not be much that's on clearance. What I would watch for, though, are all of these electric lawnmowers. We're seeing some really great deals on those online. And I suspect after Labor Day, those deals are actually going to get even better. So electric lawnmowers, I feel like that is all people are making now. I know it's not true, but it's just all that we're seeing. So if you've got a yard that could handle that, that might be something to consider, and you might be able to find some really great deals on it. My husband was just telling me he's got a guy that he works with that has an electric riding lawnmower. I didn't even know that existed, but I guess if you had a big yard, you could make electric work for you. I can't imagine it out in our woods, but maybe for some of you guys who don't live out in the middle of nowhere, you could handle your electric push mower and get that to work. Cheryl, great question. What about microwaves? Will they be on sale for Labor Day? Yes, microwaves are going to be included in those appliance deals that are running at Lowe's and Home Depot. We don't always see super low prices, But I will warn you, you may not actually need to wait that long depending on the size microwave that you want. Some of the smaller microwaves already great prices for dorm room related deals for all those teenagers setting up apartments, heading off to college. So I may go ahead and hunt for some prices now. Potentially they're going to be the same, if not better, than Labor Day with all of the dorm room sales that are running. I know Target is running up to, you got to watch for those words, 50% off all sorts of dorm room essentials. And that's including those microwaves and the little mini fridges and everything else that we think, teenagers are going to need. So maybe depending on the size that you're wanting. Now, if you're talking an over the range microwave or anything in the special range, definitely wait till Labor Day. That is going to be the best option for you when you start to get into specialty mode and not just a countertop microwave though. Oh, I'm so glad, Karen, you guys grabbed those were some great TV deals over Amazon Prime, or Amazon Prime Days, I guess. Okay, freezers as well, Wing. So if you're looking for chest freezers and whatnot, we see those kind of go on sale off and on, but they will definitely be included as well on Labor Day weekend. So I'd hold off. You're this close. Kind of bite the bullet and at least hunt for one on Labor Day weekend and see what you can find. One tip with chest freezers in particular versus the stand-up freezers, you'll actually find those sold on sites that you never even realized sold freezers. So Sam's, Costco, they will all stock those small chest freezers at some really great prices. So I don't know what size freezer you're looking at, but if you're just wanting an entry-level freezer, I'll warn you, it's kind of a true entry level and it's going to make you only want more. But it is a great place to get started. I think everyone needs extra freezer space. I would look at the warehouse clubs as well as the local hardware stores for some really great deals. Okay. Let's see. So, and thank you, Karen. So Karen's got a reminder for all of us. Just a reminder, if you got Kohl's Cash during tax-free weekend, this is the week to use it. Do not let it expire. I hope that in that moment, you have now helped a lot of people not mess up on what they were hoping was a deal. Laser printers or inkjet printer. So Debbie, hands down, I'm always a LaserJet printer girl. LaserJets is so much cheaper to buy replacement toner than it is to buy replacement ink cartridges. So some brands to look for, Brother is our favorite. Epson also makes a decent laser printer that's not super expensive. It's not as cheap as the Brother, but not super expensive for refills. Brother laser printers, though, are amazing. I need to have been like a brand spokesperson for them, I feel like, for the last 10 years. I have no doubt we could have a whole, everybody raise their hand who owns a Brother printer, and there's a large number of us here. We own 2. That's how great they are. So that's the route I would look for. I can tell you if you're hunting for a deal, Brother Corporate, their website, they've been releasing batches of refurbished printers. They still have a warranty behind them at really cheap prices. And when I say batches, they're releasing them and then they're selling out. So keeping an eye, signing up for their emails so that you know when they release new amounts. Walmart has also been putting some on sale at little times, not staying on sale, but just watching Walmart as well for Brother printer deals. They're a great printer that's going to last 40 forevers. And Michelle, dishwashers as well. So all of those appliances going on sale for Labor Day. Any large appliance, that is your time to grab it. Again, really starting August 31st in Lowe's and Home Depot, not actually having to wait until the actual Labor Day weekend. Because they always start their sales the Wednesday before. They're like a grocery store. So you don't have to wait until actual Labor Day weekend if you don't want to. There we go. All my Brother fans. I know, I knew we could. We're a little Brother printer club. That's just how awesome they are. Okay. So to move on to a few other things to grab for Labor Day. And I mentioned Apple phones, by the way. No one asked a question, but in terms of fall cell phones, Samsung does not release a new phone this time of the year. They always release a new big phone in April. So we will see some markdowns for Samsung just so that they feel trendy and not forgotten in Apple's release. But it's really going to be Apple phones that you're going to find very good markdowns and offers running as soon as that new Apple iPhone 14 comes out. And that is going to be shortly after Labor Day. So some other things to look for: fall plants and home decor projects. So that Labor Day weekend ad, I know I'm mentioning appliances, but there are usually some really, really sweet deals in that Labor Day weekend ad. Last year we saw $1 mums. We saw hanging planters for $5. Mulch is always going to run at that $2.50 price. You'll find those 1 foot by 1 foot pavers for $1 to maybe $1.25 a piece. And then even the smaller ones, the brick size pavers, they're just some really great deals. They know that this is kind of their last long weekend for you. You're not going to go, outdoor big equipment. We're going to do this really big project over Veterans Day. We're getting into November at this point. So they're kind of doing one last hurrah, hoping that you are going to bite off a project you can't finish in a weekend and spend a bunch of money to do it. So look for those outdoor project deals. We're going to have lots of indoor project deals on other 3-day weekends, but Labor Day weekend is outdoor project weekend. So that's what I want you to look for in your home improvement stores. Labor Day weekend is also considered the peak weekend for summer clearance. So when you open up your email, that is what you're going to feel like, is that everything is summer clearance, just they're getting rid of it. And they really don't even want to mention it after Labor Day. So we're already seeing that. Guys, Lands' End ran 80% off of swim this past weekend. I don't think you're going to see that go away either. They want the swim to go away in their world. So if you haven't already taken advantage of summer clearance, this is the time. And you may be like, I don't need a swimsuit. Do you need a swimsuit next year? Because that's really what you should be thinking about. We should always be thinking about next year, not just for ourselves here, guys, but for your kids. If you've got kids in the house, we don't buy swimsuits this year. We want to buy swimsuits now for next year. Size up one. If you've got kids that grow like 7 inches a year, size up 2. Whatever you need to do. But you're talking an $8 swimsuit right now versus a $30 swimsuit or even higher. This is a huge time to grab a swimsuit. So it should be on your list, that summer clearance, any sort of items that you need for that. So swim, beach towels, shorts, shirts, all of it. In the South, again, we're going to keep wearing those shorts and shirts for a while. I grew up in Florida. I'd be wearing them on Christmas Day. I know that's not everywhere, but for those of you who that's not you, I can think of pictures that some of you guys have sent me when you're snowed in. Come wintertime, tuck them away, and you're set. Come spring, you got them at the best price. No worries on that whatsoever. So you do always want to shop your summer clearance for yourself and your kids. Shop shoes as well, guys. This past week we were in Walmart. I've now been there like 3 times in the last month, which is far exceeding my normal Walmart trips. The particular Walmart that we were on had hundreds of shoes on clearance for $5 a piece. So head in. Things may also not be marked. We made this really random late night trip to Walmart to buy an ice cream maker. It's kind of a long story. But when we went to check out, that ice cream maker was $11. Its normal price in the $30 range. It wasn't marked as being on clearance, but it is a summer item. So even Walmart, checking your prices, scan your barcodes, whatever it might be. If you've got Walmart Plus, use that scan and go. You can always add it to your cart with scan and go and then take it off of your cart and you're set. It's a great in-app barcode scanner basically, or in-store barcode scanner, so you know that you have it on sale or whatever the price may be. But even Walmart, checking for summer clearance. And then again, we're going to have back to school clearance starting as soon as Labor Day ends. You want to be in the store and ready. And keep in mind, back to school clearance is truly based on what is left in stock. So it's not going to be based on, getting more in. It's going to be however many are left when they put on clearance. So you do kind of want to be watching your store to mark it down. I know my Targets tend to do most markdowns on Wednesdays. So that Wednesday after Labor Day, being in the store and being ready for them to go ahead and mark it down. I wouldn't hang around for back to school clearance to hit that 50 or that 70% mark. It's not going to do that. So you want to just go ahead and grab what you can at 30. And if you see any of it make it to 50, definitely grab it. But most of it's not going to hang on that long. Okay. So to keep going here with, make sure I don't have any other questions that I'm missing. Is there a way to see what's in the Labor Day ad early? So Michelle, all of those home improvement stores are going to release that Wednesday ad. Sometimes it's on Tuesday. Sometimes they actually do give us a heads up a few days early if they want to try to get some excitement about it. But you will know August 31st, definitely, when the ad is released. So it's going to give you a heads up technically before you hit your Labor Day weekend moment. There's a chance you'll see it as early as August 30th on their website. If you felt like you knew somebody in the store, you could ask if they had a printed copy in the store as well a couple days early. They may get it as early as that Monday before, but I don't know that you'll see it any earlier than that, even in the local store, but depending on what you're hunting for. Okay, let's see. So Wendy's question, is there a $10 Amazon coupon for new pickup order? I tried the coupon with the pickup location, and they had let's see, and you couldn't get it to work. I can go hunting for one, Wendy. I know we saw that in our Amazon app recently as well on the pickup order. So maybe, I don't know if you have the Amazon app on your phone, but downloading that and seeing if it pops in. I don't know how to make it necessarily pop up on mine again. But I can go hunting for it and send you a Facebook message if I can get it to pop in, kind of randomly hitting the right page for it to give us, again, that code. Okay, so a few other sales to look for as we go through the whole fall season. We've definitely got our clearance, summer, patio, all of that, back to school, Labor Day. After Labor Day, we're going to have Veterans Day. That's your next big holiday. So that is September, and then you've got a big stretch across October into Veterans Day weekend. However, Amazon has already given us a hint that we are going to get something called Prime Preview Days in October. So they are wanting this to be like a second Prime Day, but also like a preview of Black Friday. Part of this is based off of them running Prime Day in October. What is the year that COVID, we first had all of the lockdowns. They ran Prime Day late that year, and it worked well for them. It was right in that end of the year quarter, and a whole bunch of folks were focused on Christmas. So they're gonna try it again this year. I don't know the exact dates for that. I just know that they've given us the heads up that we will have Prime early shopping or Prime early previews. I don't even remember exactly what they're going to call it, but something along those lines. My guess would be third weekend in October, but that's just a guess based on things they've done in the past. And I would look for that to be a really great weekend for early Christmas shopping. That is what we saw when Prime Day was in October. It was a lot of items that you would want for Christmas. So you might as well maybe at least think about making a Christmas shopping list the end of September so that you're ready for that in October. It doesn't mean you have to shop the sale, but the fun part when we see Amazon announce this far in advance that they're going to have an event is that it gives everybody time to join them in the fun. And I don't mean you, I mean Target and Walmart and Best Buy. So it ends up making the weekend even more fun. The more stores that join in is really the more competition and the lower the prices tend to go. This is the fun of that market. So, competitors are magical for us. We need them. They help to lower prices. So enjoy that. You may not even have Amazon Prime, but enjoy the fact that we are going to see a lot of other stores join in on that event. So again, I don't know exact dates. My guess would be the third weekend in October, possibly the second. So just have to see where that falls. Amazon wise, it will be just for Amazon Prime members, but across the other stores, it's going to end up being for anybody. So just to, get you ready. You kind of have it penciled in, at least on your calendar. Sorry, just making sure I'm not missing anything as we go through too. Okay, so we've hit a lot here. If there's something in particular, though, that you are looking for, feel free to leave that in the comments. I will be glad to help you know when to grab it or know when to hunt for a deal on it. Let's talk groceries for a little bit. And a lot of times we end up in online. I never get to what to grab in the grocery store. But I mentioned earlier that Labor Day weekend is the last grilling holiday of the year. That doesn't mean that you're not going to grill out, though. You got a lot of football games. That's the kickoff of football season. So if you do hot dogs and hamburgers, you like your, fall football food, now is the time that you want to shop hot dog and hamburger sales. Labor Day weekend, I want to shop hot dog and hamburger sales. All of our grocery ads are going to be grilling ads the week before and the week of Labor Day. So this is really like a week and a half away, guys. Again, it's not that far away, but I want you to stock up on those items. We're not going to see hamburger and hot dogs, chips, soda. Those items are going to be on sale for that kickoff Labor Day football weekend, but they're not going to be back on sale. I hope you can hang this long until the Super Bowl in February. Then they're going to decide that we want to tailgate this one random weekend in February. We're going to get them all on sale, and then we're going to have to wait until summer. And you may not want to hang that long. We don't do hot dogs a ton, but the other foods are yummy. I'm happy to grab some hot dogs and hamburgers and hamburger buns and all the fun things that go with that. So just a warning to stock up on them. It's a while until we see them back on sale. If you've got extra freezer space, hot dog buns and hamburger buns, they're great in the freezer. Don't put them directly in their own bag. You can even use grocery bags, but double them up, triple them up, just so they've got some extra bag protection. But you want to go ahead and stock up on any of that. Along with grilling items is condiments. So anybody that has really little kids, having spent last week with my nieces, we're kind of out of this mode in our house, but if you've got really little kids and ketchup magically makes every meal better, these are some of the best sales you're going to see on ketchup as well. Not going to be back on sale until next summer. So condiments are a summer item. That's ketchup, mustard. Mayonnaise we see throughout the year because we use it in a lot of dishes, but we don't see regular deals on ketchup, mustard, relish, all those items except on the summertime and on big grilling weekends. So other things along grilling weekends, it's a really great time to grab like Boston butt, spare ribs, anything like that. Stick it in the freezer. I know Food Lion this week has Boston butt for 99 cents a pound. My neighbor called. She's like, I'm going. Do you want any? She was very excited. We actually grabbed some a couple weeks ago at a different store, but that's where we are. This is grilling season during the summer. So stocking up even on those items. You may not have time to smoke it and get it fixed at this point, but you definitely can grab one and stick it in the freezer. My husband is reminding me to mention beds and mattresses. That is also a huge one. Furniture in general is a 3-day weekend item. So really it's big ticket items. Any big ticket item is a great thing to grab for Labor Day, Veterans Day. Typically the way that they would say that is a patriotic holiday tends to make for the best sales. Labor Day is considered patriotic, but in reality, patriotic would be Memorial Day, July 4th, and Veterans Day. So if you wanted to potentially focus on the best deals that would be waiting for Veterans Day, I don't know that the prices will be that much different between Labor Day and Veterans Day, but Labor Day is not technically considered one of the true patriotic holidays, just to give you that inside tip. The beds and mattresses are great prices on all 3-day weekends. Also, don't forget to check your warehouse clubs there too. They offer a lot more options online than they do in club. Even Target offers a ton of bed options online that they don't ever have in the store. But you're going to see some great deals on those for Labor Day. And I'll warn you with the bedding, if you're ordering directly from the brands, so AmeriSleep, Dream Cloud, even Tempur-Pedic, they're already running their Labor Day sales. So just a little warning, you don't have to wait. You could go ahead and shop your bed and mattress deals now. You'll see on their site already. Labor Day sales have already started because they kind of turned that 3-day weekend into a month-long event. They'll go 2 weeks before and they'll go 2 weeks after. So if they haven't started, you've got maybe like 5 days. It's not long until those sales are going to start up on all of those independent mattress company websites. Okay, back to food. I wanted to go ahead and mention the beds while my husband was telling me before I forgot. But other things to grab in the grocery store, not just grilling items, but in the fall, we're also going to have obviously really great candy deals. I would encourage you to be ready to grab extras of those because that's really how you should be shopping. Your candy that you're going to give out on Halloween or any events that you're doing fall festival wise, for me, that would be like clearance Easter, always using whatever was the last clearance batch. Maybe you don't want to hold on to it that long. We don't actually do Halloween around here, so not really holding on to it that long. But clearance Halloween candy, that is what ends up in our Christmas stockings. It is some of the best prices that you're going to find on Christmas candy if you will just shop the day after Halloween. So put that one on your calendar too. It's just a really, really great way to get some great candy deals. Now, here's the one thing. You have got to find a place to put that you will not get into it. It's not about hiding it from the kids. That's about hiding it from yourself. So you've already bought it. Stick it somewhere very safe. I don't know. Give somebody else the key if that's a problem. But just your warning, it's a great deal if you can manage to not eat it before Christmas. Okay. And Branda's saying Food Lion has chicken leg quarters for basically 59 cents a pound as well this week. So Food Lion's a great place to go for meat this week. Tin Man Lover is asking for prayer. I will share this. So you've been around for ages, and it's so good to have you join us on videos every week. That she has a brother and sister-in-law, and their second baby girl was born early in the NICU, and she needs to gain some weight so that it can come home and meet its baby sister, or little, what is this? So baby sister and big sister can finally meet. Yes, we will definitely pray for that and hope that she can gain some weight quickly. Okay. Trying to make sure I'm not forgetting anything as we dig through all of the holidays and events that are coming. I'm always glad to help you hunt down something too if you are looking for something in particular. So if you don't catch it live or you're watching after the fact, feel free to send me a Facebook message. I will gladly tell you, no, do not buy that right now. Or it would be great if you could wait a little longer. That's usually how I'll try to word it. But you will find some really great deals when you buy things at the right time. That's part of the trick. It's not because you always had a coupon or, you waited until you reused something a million times and that's how you save. No, it's just buying it at the right time. You're going to get a really great deal. Debbie, I love your question. Any fall travel deals? Yes, this can be a great time to start hunting and buying next year's vacations. In particular, if any of you are ready to go on a cruise, the cruise lines are kind of desperate. They've had some really bad years, and we're putting a lot of eggs in this summer's basket, and this summer's basket did not pan out for them. So they're continuing to suffer. They really, really thought that this summer that numbers would come back in terms of who was cruising, and it didn't. So we are seeing some of the lowest prices that we've seen. We're also tell you from the start that you are going to be able to get the lowest price, that they're going to keep knocking it down if it goes lower for you. then this is a great time to start hunting for those deals. So think about cruises for next year if that's on your list. Most of them are booking through the fall of 2023 right now. And most of their best offers are on the farther out cruises. So something to consider. Other vacation deals, you will see some small ones. We're going to see some of the, the Great Wolf Lodges, so the little overnight type vacation. They're already offering some big deals because school just went back. And once school goes back in, this is now off season for them and they want people to come. So if you are able to vacation for short little weekends in the fall, it's actually a really prime time to do it. Once football season starts, people don't want to go away. So they tend to see fall weekend bookings will be lower in a lot of these kind of family Great Wolf Lodge, resort type areas. Now, I'm not talking Disney World here, guys, but you get the idea. It could even be the same for booking like VRBOs, wanting to go away, Great Smoky Mountains, Dollywood. So I'm trying to name things across the Southeast. You may not be in the Southeast, but you probably know similar places in your area. I know for us, Great Wolf Lodge, once you go, you get emails all the time. So an email that I just saw last week was 50% off our next stay, even for one night. Normally that 50% off code is only good if you stay 2 nights or more. So they're all wanting fall bookings. Fall bookings tend to be hard. Spring bookings are not hard because you have cabin fever and you want to go. They know that, but the fall is a little trickier. So it's a good time to grab it. One other to put on your radar and hold off on. So if you're looking further out, Black Friday is a great week to grab travel deals for next year. We see a lot of places run Black Friday deals. Colonial Williamsburg every year runs buy one, get one off of next year's passes. You're going to see a lot of other places offer similar 30%, 40% off type deals, which is pretty sweet. So if you don't see anything now, or you're looking at something that's further out, then maybe putting on your radar to get ready for that Black Friday / Cyber Monday sales and see what pops in for where you're looking at going. But you will find some pretty good deals on that weekend too. Yes, Karen, she's chiming in to go back to Halloween clearance. Grab those Hershey Kisses Halloween clearance, even for your Christmas cookies. So you don't even have to go for stocking stuffers. You could definitely just grab it for all your baking needs as well. I love that. Oh, and Christy, that's awesome. Christy says she just took a cruise, a 4-night cruise for $249, and they gave her $500 in onboard credit. Yeah. I'd say that they've hit the we are desperate point. We just want you to come on the ship. That's really, really awesome. And Karen, Karen says yes to a cruise. So I will say for anyone that is not vaccinated, we're not going to, no one's going to go into comments on this one, but I did see Carnival Corporation announce this week that they will no longer require a whole bunch of hoops for unvaccinated. So keep an eye on the various cruise ships, but usually when Carnival, who's one of the big guys in the market, makes that decision, you're going to see the other ones follow suit. So they're still requiring testing. They require testing for vaccinated and unvaccinated, but you no longer have to file for a waiver and an exemption where you did in the past. There are a couple cruise lines that have not made any change whatsoever and are 100% vaccinated. Those tend to be the cruise lines that are catering to the older cruising clients. So if you're Carnival, Royal Caribbean, some of those, expect those changes to happen sooner on the younger lines than the older ones. We love Holland America, so Holland America, that's older clientele. I'll just tell you, being a regular Holland America cruiser, or regular, we've gone on 3. I don't know. I'd like to feel that I'm a regular. I will admit that we are some of the younger folks on the cruise, but that's how we like it. Let's see. Okay, I think I'm caught up on everybody's questions, just making sure. So we hit a lot of stuff tonight, a lot of great things to look for, a lot of fun sales that are going to happen. So I'm going to give you guys a heads up. I had planned to do a drugstore video tomorrow. I do have all the pictures. I've already got a lot of it typed in, but I also have a lot on my plate. So I'm not going to do a drugstore video tomorrow, and I'm actually not going to be able to do videos for a few weeks, and I can't give you an end date. So the Tin Man Lover asked for prayer, and I'm going to ask for your prayer too. So I'm having pretty major back surgery on Wednesday this week in 2 days. So I don't think that being able to sit in a chair next week for an hour is actually going to be something that I can do. And I won't even be able to walk a drugstore to take pictures next weekend either. So I feel like I'm like signing off here as a big sign off, and it's not necessarily that big, but probably a few weeks before I'm really going to have the energy or the strength to be able to do that. So I will keep you posted, and we'll definitely still be sharing deals. It's just going to be the sitting in one position for a really long time is going to be a little tricky. So with that, I tried to get you covered there. You may not have noticed, but we covered Labor Day really hard. So we're at least set there. You are not going to miss any of the really great deals that are coming in the next 3 weeks. But hopefully I'll be back sooner than that. And I will just try to keep you guys posted. But that is this Wednesday for me. So it's kind of a big week, and I've got a lot that I feel like I need to get done before that happens on Wednesday morning. So not going to try to carve out the time to finish all of those deals in terms of pictures and whatnot for you guys. So it is a good week. I will just give you that heads up. I've already got CVS done. There were probably 40 unadvertised extra care bucks this week, or extra care buck deals in CVS this week. So you should look at the list. I've already got it all added. I need to coupon and add in Walgreens, and I'll get there. This way I'm giving myself a little bit more time to get it done. With that, thank you for the grace and not having a live drugstore video tomorrow. And I hope to be back. Worst case scenario, a couple weeks. We'll see how things are going. So thanks for watching tonight. And I'll keep you posted on how things are going. I hope that you can grab some great deals for Labor Day if I'm not back to encourage you in that. But I will be back soon, and we'll try to speed up my recovery as much as I safely can, and my husband will let me, right? It's really him that's probably gonna be like, no, you will not go to the store and take pictures. You will sit right here. But thanks for your prayers, guys, and thanks for watching. It's fun to hang out with you guys, and I know that I'll miss you over the next few weeks, so I will be thinking about you. But I hope you get some great deals. Please feel free to share them with me in Facebook messages. That's the one thing I was thinking. If you guys see a really great deal in the drugstore, if it's an unadvertised deal or a clearance deal, send me a picture. I would love to share that in stories and in posts, however we can with other folks. We can start, just random, everybody stick them in comments, however we can make that work for other people so that I may not be the one sharing them, but you guys can still share them. So send me Facebook messages or whatever it is. I'll still be sitting at the computer, just not maybe with the same energy that I can handle for a Monday night Q&A. So I will talk to you guys soon. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night and a great week. Thanks for joining me tonight, guys.